What's up, Festival Tales fam? Thanks for tuning into this week's episode of the podcast. And of course, a few housekeeping things before we get started into this week's story. First, we want to say thank you for submitting your stories. We appreciate all of you that did submit those stories. We were definitely in need of stories. And of course, if you can still submit your stories, the more the merrier, because that means we can do more episodes for y'all. Second, our videos, the podcast itself is now on video format on YouTube. So go check it out there, subscribe, watch if you prefer to watch. I know me, I started watching podcasts now. Don't know what that says about me, but now I do. So go do that as well. And there'll also be clips and other things coming up for you guys on that as well. And lastly, check out the stage for all sorts of EDM content, as well as our podcast is up there as well. So without further ado, Ade has a story she's going to read for us today. Take it away.
All right. We got a story from Holy Ship. That's why I picked it, because I love Holy Ship. I went on Holy Ship 13.0, but we'll get into it. So she says, hey guys, my story is from Holy Ship 12.0, my first ever festival, which is crazy that that's her first festival. Inspired by a story that Babs told on the podcast about Chris Lorenzo.
Much love. Holding up.
Much love.
You're watching.
It was the third day of Ship, and my boyfriend, his two friends, and I shared an acid gummy, which was about 3 tabs shared between the 4 of us. Wow. It was also my first time tripping on acid ever. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
On a cruise ship.
I would feel trapped. Oh no.
We took the tabs and went to Gorgon City at the Spice H2O deck. I actually listened to that set on SoundCloud and it was really good. That was Ade's monologue here. Which is absolutely where I fell in love with them. And they're still my favorite DJ for sure. Same. The lights and music and vibes were absolutely magical. I looked up at the lights reflecting on the top of the ship and noticed there were little ship figures and the holy ship symbol in the lights. Then we went over to Zed's Dead back-to-back Jaws.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. That's a good time. On the pool deck and had a great time in the packed crowd. Even if there were people very much doing coke off the railing in front of everyone, LOL. This was also the Gold Rush night, and I was wearing a sequin bikini. So as I was peaking during my trip, I was dancing and sweating and getting my arms scraped up by my sequin bikini. Near the end of Zed's Dead, we met up with our friends and had some very funny conversations. Then, as my boyfriend and I were both tripping balls, we headed downstairs to walk in on a Chris Lorenzo drum and bass set. We went absolutely crazy dancing and have a great time with a few people that weren't upstairs. It was an absolutely insane set and why I'd 1000% recommend seeing Chris Lorenzo because no matter what he plays, it's always insanely great. After Chris Lorenzo, I started feeling like I was going to throw up. So we went out to get some air and sit down for a bit. After a while, we decided to get some ice cream because as we know, the ice cream on Ship is 24/7. Yes, it is. Then we decided we wanted some private time, if you know what I mean, LOL. After we were done, I straight up fell asleep. I had a couple hour nap and I woke up and we went to Claude Van Stroke's sunrise set at the Spice H2O deck, which was the perfect way to end the night/morning. And then I remember this person also had DM'd the Festival Tales account and she said she didn't get to finish her story. So this is adding on to it. So she said, part 2. Okay, so I just wanted to add that I was listening to a 4-hour Chris Lorenzo set on YouTube, and he played a super wide range of music from disco to all kinds of house and even funk and drum and bass. And while I loved all of it, I can totally see why Babs would say that it wasn't his favorite / too slow. Haha. Chris Lorenzo has such a huge range, something for everyone, in my opinion. You just need a 4-hour set.
I got called
You just need a 4-hour set.
Oh my gosh. That's the first ever call out on the podcast.
Well, she understood why. She basically said, I understood why. She sees you. She just gets you.
She gets me.
Yeah.
You get me. I appreciate it.
I don't get you. I love Chris Lorenzo.
I think that was at Izu that I said that.
Yeah, it was the Izu episode.
And I only saw literally 20 minutes of that set because then when our group left. So I didn't even get to see the full range. You know?
Yeah.
I
might didn't let yourself get in it.
I might let it. Yeah, I didn't lose myself into the groove and music. Yeah. We'll see. I'll give it. I've been, dabbling a little more with the house stuff here and there. So maybe he'll get a second chance.
You're growing up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm getting old.
There's lots of I don't think we've ever talked about Holy Ship on the podcast.
That'd be such a funny shirt. House music's for old people.
It's for the adults.
That makes
That's
me
what we
laugh.
say.
That makes me laugh.
Yeah, we always say house music is for the adults.
Merch coming soon. Check it
Yeah.
out, y'all. Oh my god, that's so funny to me.
I told
But,
someone, do you know EDM Cupid on TikTok?
Mm-mm.
I'll just send you his TikTok. He posted like one of those like TikToks of like, oh, it was him at Decadence and he was at the house stage and he was like, I need bass. Like he was doing one of those like bass head typical like this is too boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was doing one of those posts and I just said, one day you'll grow up. I know him, so I could like joke with him, you know what I mean? And I just said, one day you'll grow up. And he was like, SOS, I'm 25 plus. And I was like, what did I say? I was like, you still got time. It's okay.
A late bloomer.
A late bloomer. I was like, you'll come around soon. They always do.
That's so funny. Lots to unpack here. Here we go.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. I don't think we've unpacked Holy Ship on here. Really?
No, we've mentioned it. I have questions about it because we're talking about going to it this upcoming year if things work out. And but yeah, tell us a little bit about it. You went, I know you did share your story about some of the artists you met on it. You have told us that. But
I've told some things like that.
So what's the experience like? Is it a 24/7 party, or is like there a time where set stop? Or
there's like maybe a 5 sorry this camera sorry if you're watching on video, there's maybe a 5-hour time frame where there's no music playing.
Okay
maybe, if that. Holy Ship was the only festival where I truly know that I maybe got 10 hours of sleep the entire weekend. Like total, like it was just absolutely crazy. So they do have Holy Ship now, but they turned it into Holy Shipwrecked, so it's not on the boat anymore. I was on the last cruise ever, basically. I don't know if they'll ever go back to the boat because my time there was like someone like threw up in the elevator. I think also someone like went to the bathroom in the elevators. Like basically we like Holy Ship was up for like a renewal with their contract with like the cruise line, and the cruise line was like, yeah, no, like we're not gonna have you guys do this anymore. So then it became Holy Shipwrecked, but there's still Groove Cruise and Friendship that are on ships. Groove Cruise is still happening during the pandemic. Friendship is owned by Destructo, and basically he was like, we're not gonna have Friendship until I know it's like pretty safe for us to do so it's kind of TBD. I recommend doing a cruise ship because it's super fun. It's just a nonstop party and it's a really good time. We docked out of, I flew into Orlando, but we docked out of, what is it called?
Canaveral.
I forgot.
Cape Canaveral.
Yeah, Port Canaveral.
So weird. It's so, we were just joking about it the other day because Groove Cruise, that's when I was thinking of we're doing. Sorry, I got confused. Groove Cruise is this January. And like says out of Orlando, and I was like, because I'm from Florida, I was like, I didn't know I'm joking around. I'm like, I didn't know the cruise ships came out of Orlando. I'm like, because it's locked. Like, how the heck does that work? And then, sorry, tidbit.
No, you're good.
Floridian fun there. Sorry.
Yeah, so it was out of there. It was like Norwegian cruise ship, Norwegian lines, or I don't know. And mine was 2 full days. So we docked on one day, we had like a half day, then we got 2 full days at sea, and then we docked back. So it was like a Thursday to Sunday or like something like that from what I remember. And what she was talking about where it was Gold Rush night, they have like different themes for the nights, which is super fun. So like the first night, I can't remember. I don't think there was a theme the first night. The second day was like an 80s theme. The last day, I can't remember what those other themes were, but like everyone gets like decked out and stuff. They also have like activities and stuff. So like they had like a talent show that like had judges from like the artists. So like I think Chris Lake was a judge, Chris Lorenzo was a judge, like having the artists be judges. I went to like a spa thing that was hosted by like Manila Killa, which was really funny. So yeah, they have like really fun like little activities and stuff, but that first night, like the music starts right when you get on the boat at like 5 p.m., 6 p.m. And then it went till like 3 a.m. And then the set started or 4 a.m. actually. And then the set started again at like noon. So I tried to make the most of it because I was just like, I'm on this boat. Why not? Let's have fun. And food is all included with your ticket price. Drinks are not. So it's not all inclusive. It was like you had to pre-order your alcohol ahead of time, or you do like a prepaid card or something. We at least got 3 bottles of champagne, one for each day. That's like the thing. People just get bottles of champagne and like carry them around and stuff. And then I got like a couple drinks here and there, but it wasn't that expensive. But yeah, I mean, nonstop music. There's a wide variety of music. And then people like artists play like specialty sets. So like a Chris Lorenzo drum and bass set. Like some artists will do like surprise back-to-backs. You can go from house music to bass music to drum and bass to whatever else is going on. I did get sick one of the days. I made the mistake of, I got a super in my head because what had happened was we were supposed to have an island day. So you get to go to like a private island and get to have like a beach party. You get to dock off and stuff. I found out that got canceled because of choppy waters. And that just sent my anxiety all over the place of being like, well, are we going to be okay? Like, is the boat going to be okay? Like, I went down this huge spiral of just like, oh my God, like we can't dock off. Like, what's going to happen? It was so bad. I think, yeah. And then I made the mistake of looking at the pool. They have pools. And I looked at the pool water going just, I'm making this like wave kind of motion if you're listening to the podcast. And so you just see the water rocking back and forth. And I was like, oh my God, like our boat's going to like sink, like all this stuff. It was so bad. And then I ended up getting like a little seasick, and I was just in my head the whole time. And then I like snapped out of it and went to Noizu. And I stayed inside the rest of that day. That was like the second day. And then we were chilling, saw a Fisher sunrise set from like, I think he played from like 4 a.m. till like 8 a.m., which I've never like done anything like that before. Yeah, it was so wild. You could just see people dwindling off, and like it was a very small crowd, but it was like, yeah, we all made it. It's like one of those things you just have to do your first time on the boat. And there's people like handing out boxes of pizza and stuff because we made it to like that time and everything. But yeah, that's a brief like kind of rundown. It was a good time. I think I only spent like, it was $1,000 for the ticket. And then probably the flight was like 200, 300. So it really wasn't like that expensive of a trip, I'd say. Yeah.
Not too bad. That's about what we'll be doing for Paradise Blue and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's not too bad.
Yeah.
That does sound
I think I want to try and get Chase to do like an all-inclusive kind of thing. Like we might even do Holy Shipwrecked next year or this year because we want to get like a vacation. But I also kind of want like music with it.
A little bit of everything. Yeah, that's like how I've been trying to do my festivals now. It's like if I travel for them, I want to make like a trip out of it. I want to see whatever's around it and stuff like that. I don't want to just go for just the festival and then come home. But it doesn't always work out that way. Cruises are fun, and it is nice that most of the stuff's all inclusive. Almost all cruises don't include drinks. Unless you pay.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, unless you pay for the drink package, and then it becomes all inclusive. But those are like an extra $300 something tacked on. But I mean, you could easily drink that much.
I think I was doing the math for myself, and I was just like, it's just me. So like, I didn't think I was going to be able to drink that much, and I really didn't. I think I had maybe like 2 drinks a day, which like a drink package was like 10 drinks or 15 drinks or something. And I was like, I don't think I could do that. Like, I don't want to do that because I kind of also went by myself. Like I had a roommate, but we weren't like besties. She just invited me because she had the spot. So like, it was one of those things where like, we didn't really see each other most of the weekend. And I had other pockets of friends. Yeah. I had other pockets of friends to like hang out with from just like different groups and stuff. I made friends like on the plane over. So yeah, I kind of wasn't wanting to drink a whole lot just because I knew I was kind of like solo, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So
That makes sense.
yeah.
Let's these I could not don't think I could do what you did, which was tabs on the boat, talking to the person who wrote in. I don't think I could
Yeah.
do that. I don't think I could do that. I think I would just feel trapped and want to leave, and then there's nowhere to go because you're on a boat. So I don't think I would like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't. Not my cup of tea, if I'm honest. So
It's
props to you all.
also very hard to get drugs on the boat too. Um just from, what people have told me, but yeah, it's very hard to get drugs on the boat, and also like the prices skyrocket on the boat. Like people were telling me that a point of Molly, which is usually like $10, was going for like $90.
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, I mean,
Because
it
it's
makes
that
sense because you're
hard.
just
Because
stuck
it's that
on.
hard.
Yeah,
Yeah, and the demand's there. Like someone's gonna pay it because like it's also a 21 plus event. So like a lot of people that are on there have the money, you know what I mean, to like
right.
dish it out if they really
I
want
was saying,
it.
looking at the pictures of the Groove Cruise, it did seem like a very older crowd, sort of, kind of.
Groove Cruise is a lot older of a crowd than I would say Holy Ship too. But even on Holy Ship, I was like 23 or 24, I want to say, and like I was one of the youngest people there, I felt like. But yeah, I couldn't imagine doing that on the boat.
Not at all, personally. What else we got here? Said back-to-back Jaws. That must have been fucking sick, for honest.
Yeah.
That sounds like a great time. Then I am interested in the Chris Wenzo drum and bass set. I feel like I could vibe to that.
I feel like a lot of artists are going to be doing a lot of drum and bass this next year.
It does seem to be on the up and up, to say the least. I'm trying to see. I don't really have much else for that. I was just the
That
food.
ice cream is really good.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get. That's the best part of the cruises is the open food 24/7 basically.
Oh, it was so nice. I remember like I think before the Fisher sunrise set, I went to go get I changed, and then I just grabbed like a full on meal and just had that on the dance floor for like the first 30 minutes of a set. It was so nice. Yeah, I need another vacation or cruise type festival.
Cruises, I always think of like the comedians' jokes about cruises, but they are fun. Like Bill Burr has a joke about how like people that go on cruises are the worst, and it's a very funny joke. But then I'm like, every time I hear it, I'm like, damn, I shouldn't go. I can't go on cruises anymore. I don't want to be with these people. But there's so
But a
much
music
fun.
festival cruise is so different.
It is, yeah. And then I like I mean, like you said, like they stop at somewhere and you can go on like the island for a party, or you can do.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming they do excursions still.
They had excursions.
That's what makes cruises more fun, is that you can go do other things. Yeah, if you just go on a cruise and just sit on the boat, maybe I'm a little worried.
I think for Paradise Blue, they'll have excursions for you guys too, right?
They do. We're hoping we can get some, if we can do some. We're like, not everyone wants to do it, so
that's in like April,
end of April, beginning of May. Yeah. Now I gotta look.
That'll be exciting. Oh yeah, April 29th. Damn. Are you going before Friday?
We were. That's all up in the air too. We're trying to talk.
Okay.
I think we're gonna do the opposite. I think we're gonna go and then stay after, and that be like our relaxing days at the resort.
Honestly, that would be really nice.
I'm thinking, yeah.
Like you just go super hard the first part, and then you just get to chill out for like
3 days.
Kind of detox the 3 days after it.
The beach. Yep, that's what I'm thinking. Because especially because of the people that went to Ember Shores, that's what they were like. Damn, we should have stayed after. Like, why did we not stay after? And I was like, I'm not gonna make your same mistake. I'm gonna do stay after and relax. So
after Holy Ship, did I? No, I wish I would have. Holy Ship, I literally walked off the boat, got onto a shuttle, and then stayed in the Orlando airport for like 6 hours.
Sounds horrible. Oh my god.
It was awful. I was like, I wish I would have booked a hotel room. But I think I just wanted to get out because I was just by myself. So I was like, let's just be safe.
Totally understand. But yeah, airports are, oh my gosh. We had some people, actually, should have mentioned it on the previous podcast, but we had some people that left day 2 of Invasion and went straight to the airport at like 6 a.m. for the thing. And I was like, you guys are crazy.
That was BB all this last year. BB like leaving for EDC and like EDC Orlando. She was like going straight to the hotel or straight to the airport.
No, that does not mean I'll take a day.
Yeah. No, it wasn't EDC. It was EDC Orlando and then it was a different festival. Probably Lost Lands. I think she did that.
Camping festival straight to the airport. Oh.
Yeah.
I know they did the hotel, but still, nope, couldn't do it. Nope, I need a day or 2.
Yeah.
Piece of advice, everyone: take a day after the festival,
take a day,
relax, and then go home.
Yep, do it. It's worth it.
Anything else?
No, thank you for submitting the story. I miss Holy Ship. Ship fam. All right, thank you guys for listening. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace.
Bye.